Hi everyone, welcome back. How did things go with identifying stomach, mouth, and heart hunger? It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Did you see any of the Facebook posts about it? As you focus on becoming more aware of your eating triggers, you may notice that it's when you're with certain people, or in particular situations, or when a specific event occurs that you're more likely to eat in a way that's problematic for you. Sometimes it's simply the circumstances themselves that trigger uncomfortable eating. Other times, the situation or event will lead to a difficult feeling, such as anxiety or anger or boredom, which in turn can trigger your uncomfortable eating. There's a worksheet called Consider the Circumstances that gives you a list of situations that some people report as triggers. So put a check mark in the box for those that might be problematic eating triggers for you. And if you don't see one of them written down on the list there, then feel free to fill it in the space in the bottom. One woman I worked with realized that she would end up eating ice cream in the kitchen each time she finished having a phone conversation with her 21-year-old son. Another woman said that she always ate tortilla chips after she vacuumed because she hated this chore and felt that she needed a treat afterwards for her effort. One man hadn't realized how many donuts he was eating in the staff room until he moved apartments up another floor where they didn't keep the snacks out, and he needed a smaller pant size within 2 months of the move. You'll find another worksheet in your workbook called the Emotions Inventory. And so I invite you to use this at times when you're about to eat in a way that's problematic for you. So don't use the checklist every time you eat, just when those uncomfortable eating moments are coming on. So take a moment and try to identify which emotion you're experiencing at that time. And you may be experiencing more than one emotion. And so if you find those emotions on the checklist, make a check in front of those emotions. If how you feel is not described on the checklist, write the emotion down in the extra space at the bottom. So for example, by using the emotions inventory, I might notice that I'm triggered to overeat or eat unhealthy foods when I'm feeling blue or frazzled or lonely. I also eat this way when I'm feeling overwhelmed, so I would add that to the list. Next, go ahead and eat, and then about 5 minutes after eating, think about how you're feeling now. This time, draw a star beside the emotions you're experiencing, and you may often feel a positive experience at this time. Then, wait about 20 or 30 minutes after you've eaten and revisit the emotions inventory sheet. Are you feeling the same things you were feeling right before you were about to eat that food? Are you feeling other emotions? Put a circle around these. This week, I'd like you to focus on the emotions inventory and see if you can connect them with anything identified on your Consider the Circumstances worksheet. Take a look at the emotions inventory checklist and see if you can notice any trends with your problematic eating by counting the number of check marks or circles and stars beside those feelings. Ask yourself, where are the most check marks before I eat? Which emotions have I put a star beside after I've eaten? And which ones have both check marks and circles? So which emotions am I feeling before I eat it and then about 20 minutes after? That's it for today. Be sure to check the Facebook group for more exercises, info, and support, and please feel free to post your questions. I'll be sure to get back to you.